destination. We conquer beast and blade through skill and dedication. Our legend will be made. Define our nation, define God and King. Through trial and tribulation, we smile and sing. Oh man, the cannons climb on board together, weather every storm. Oh man, the cannons draw your sword, they'll remember us forevermore. The cannons climb on board together, weather every storm. Oh man, the cannons draw your sword, they'll remember us forevermore. Man, the cannons climb on board together, weather every storm. Oh man, the cannons draw your sword, they'll remember us forevermore. cosmic cancer from her castle in the void. She blinds our children, burns our skin, dries our crops and rivers thin. You already know her name.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we really don't know what the fuck we're doing anymore. There's no plan to raid anything today. If we raid anything, it'll be queued up because... Sorry, if you hear crunching, I'm having popcorn. I fought for it and I fucking deserve it, okay? Yeah, there's no real plan today. I guess we'll do story content. That's not... If we do any raids, there'll be something that shows up there. Stop opening that, thanks, what the fuck? Oh, I see what the problem is. There we go. There we go. Going back to Kurithus. One of my least favorite places. Everyone there is dragon intolerant. It's awful. It's gonna be a really relaxed stream, I think, compared to this morning. Or this afternoon. Same thing if you listen to what I have to say about it. Friends are taking a dip. Okay. Oh yes, I'm riding a behemoth and it can fly. That's right. Get on the ground, thank you. I think this one got interrupted by the queue the other day. What were you thinking, Selena? Wagering your very being on dubious theory, which might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete a ritual to summon Shiva anyway, and then engaging the abomination in mortal combat. It's not my first rodeo, Horshav, huh? By the fury, Selena, 'tis the stuff of ballads, a battle for the ages. What that I had been there to fight by your side. Oh, he's like, how could you? And he's like, why could you do it without me? Yet here I was forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. I would not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. But you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. Sir Emmerich wished to have words with you and Master Alfino in private. He awaits us in the intercessory. That sure is a word, my friend. That's not a door. That's a wardrobe. I guess that means we go upstairs. Oh, I think I turned off my background music, so let's fix that. Sorry, I was on in a party earlier, and frankly, that's good. Here we go. Just trying to hear people when you're collected into the game directly. It's not. It wasn't a fancy word for going upstairs. Alright, hang on. I can see we're gonna be serious about this. Am I actually... I feel like I did this... Ah, there we go. Greetings, madam. I shall show you in at once. Thank you.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task.
I'm glad I took that worry away from you.
From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Nautalon.
Nautalon, that's how you pronounce
Ere
it.
we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense.
Ooh, a peek behind the curtain.
All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment.
Because you have to deal with the Ixal.
Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy.
His face.
You
zooming
who
in.
have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now.
Fucking
And there
respect.
is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
Nice.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
Beautiful.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will
Cool.
not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
Oh yeah?
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgardsormr could return?
Is that how you're pronouncing that? I don't know. No, I never pronounced it
The
properly. I
heavens
guess.
are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
Oh,
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate
Guy's
us from the first.
cool dude, all things considered.
Mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose
Oof.
your next words carefully.
Relax with an eyeball.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I
Good
am
stock
now.
meaning you gotta be a
Why
noble?
do you
Yep.
suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and belief. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
Good.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget. One born of necessity. The
Sure.
dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders.
You're comparing rich people to paupers.
But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light.
I guess the metaphor was there to say that they didn't have a lot of trust.
Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Let's just say, I don't want to do what you know more of, you know?
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart.
Oh, that probably means he wants to deal with only him now.
I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second in command will speak for me.
She likes you less.
Lucia, at your service.
No last name.
Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our
That's
enemies.
the voice of 2B.
Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
So quit
Should
hating
aught
on
befall
dragons.
one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind.
Certainly.
You got for me, bro?
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Cool.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Nice.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
They use dragons and everything.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
You did, though you are biased. I'm sure we are too. Oh, sorry. Sometimes the kernels don't pop. Woo! Okay. Let me wipe my hands here because I'm out of popcorn. Might as well clean up. I want to grease up my controller. Also, I might as well use this time to fucking send the fucking message to my friends, which I forgot to do. Some people, they don't learn unless you do it, so. There we go. Okay. I'll get another wipe because I still feel some grease on my fingers, damn. If you know, what you got for me? Is that not Iceheart? No, that's the friend that helped us. Seem we have much to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. If what you say is true, Iceheart's methods of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. Necessitates a complete reappraisal of the primal threat and of a course to battle it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star, and as such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then, if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized peoples as well. Any lingering objections to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we could well find ourselves fighting the combined might of all Garlemald. I speak unadvisedly. Come, Selena, it is better that we continue this conversation in Mordona. Mordona, which is not currently accessible unless I tell you. I mean, I guess I could walk there, but I'm not feeling that. Currently too rich to fucking walk. I lied, there was a kernel left. Y'all heard it. Rising Stone, bruh. Entrance to the Sola. We're home, yay! I'm really curious to see. I don't think Shiva's the last fight in this, in the patches. I fucking hope not. Well, we'll figure it out soon
Words
enough.
cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole.
Oh, did you expect me to
Needless
die?
to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
I never speak.
Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
Okay. You don't have to summon Alpha, no, he was there. Oh, you didn't? Okay. Well, so was she. Oh, whose name I fucking don't remember, because I accidentally skipped a scene, I think.
Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Yeah, can you teach me how to do that with Bahamut?
Master
I mean-
Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
Good question.
As certain as we can be that good King Mogulmog the 12th was a primal.
That
I
is a
should
hell of a
think.
name, and you said it
Both were ostensibly
without
summoned.
tripping over it, so congratulations.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
Teach me how to do it with Bahamut. Without being a
It
summoner.
can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
The Asians.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a
Now I know
primal.
I don't remember her
The
name.
readings were the same.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Yeah, it's just ice. It's a little colder.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
No fight, damn.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think.
That is Heidelin's, isn't it?
Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the
That is a
Ishgardians
hell
were
of a
blind to the
fucking...
truth.
If that's the case, why would Heidelin bless her?
Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Her fucking... Heidelin's been pushing us to fight the primals.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded, it would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well
So
positioned
the
to
Keeper
do
of the
so.
Lake being Midgard Sommer, I guess.
Iceheart, Shiva, Asians, and Midgard Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
3 of them are as old as Eorzea itself. By the sound of it. Beautiful. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgard Soma. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than... Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? Getting attacked by the Garleans again. No? Okay, bye. Selena, 'tis well that you are on hand. We have a problem. Royale has escaped. Happened shortly after the immortal flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain with 2 guards. Jesus. 'Tis plain she received help from inside. Citizens report seeing Royale quitting the city via the gate of Nald with a bloodied spear in her hand. Royale, which one's Royale? Royale. Huh. She makes for Castrum Meridanum, I am sure of it. With her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to Imperial Masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilbert and the First are hot on Royale's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Bluefog and join the hunt. Alright. Oh. My thanks for coming, Scion. I have spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Royale walked the camp, not a Belgrade. Aye, she walked right through. She did not, what the fuck, we did not mishear. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her, and so here we are. Royale must not be allowed to reach Castrum Meridianum? We'll see if she can outrun a behemoth. play's kind of cute though. Oh right, that's the caster. How soothing the music. Hello, Ilbud. Oh, level nice. Okay, sure. This wretch was with Ryle. He threw himself at us so that his mistress might escape. She didn't blink when we cut him down, not even when he started screaming. No loyalty even to her own, the god's damned harpy. With me, Scion, we must have her. We almost have her. The way the spear fucking unfolds. Ooh. I don't recognize him. Oh, the spy. Right, the ivy. Alright. I want Royal alive! Kill the rest! For reals, yeah! Although we don't post. I did that in the wrong order, it's fine. I've been playing Samurai for everything. Off screen, I mean. The need to wait. Yeah, actually, let's hit something. Yeah. I know the time that I've been looking at. So now you got a. Oh, pardon me, a bunch of friends. Somebody die. Oh, you fucking face. Good night. There we go. Oh, oh no. Healers. Alright, kill him first, will do, sir. It only makes sense. Oh man, my team's just fucking dying, man. Oh, we're supposed to keep our lives with this party. That's just thank you. I'm hoping to hit my point already. Yeah, you have. Let's go. Nobody needs to die here. Jesus Christ, I got so many friends. Wait, don't we have healers? What are my healers doing, huh? A butt ton of nothing? I just walked into a fucking attack from that. Vanguards do the control. Shit, never mind, they killed the evil dude apparently. Well, I've been having trouble with these fucking level sync things lately. Oh god. Okay, skip that. Waste exactly 0 time on lean. someone else was selling cool now, so that's great. I really should be taking this guy out first. These guys look like they could probably do a little more damage than the rest. This guy gone. This guy? No. There's something I can hurt next. A little bit of far away, did a lot of damage. This guy's causing trouble. Did you do that right? Need you to not kill Ilberd, thanks. Wasting my time. Maybe that's something I can kill. That'd be great. Oh my god. The game insists on aiming at things that are NPCs, not enemy PCs. Gas pant. Find her and do it tight. Yes, sir. Dead. First try. Good work, man. She and her Imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddened me to see you falling so low. What would you know of low? You, a spoiled little lordling who has never known any want. People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it's your God's given right to rule over others. Get him. You know not of our plight, the injustice that we low-born Ishgardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to do to survive. Stealing, killing, even whoring. Ooh. Wait, I mean, that's... She obviously didn't want to, hence the E. It is no fault of mine. If fools imagine me a paragon when I join the flame. To hear you tell it, one would think you the only person ever to have suffered. In case you've forgotten, Raban himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth, with little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt, and played it to the best of our abilities. Yeah, but when rich people make less rich people poor, and poor people dead? No. Life was a battle, aye, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. How are we any different then? 'Tis true that we are both mercenaries of lowly birth. And 'tis true that we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You will return to Ul'dah to face justice, and the people whose trust you have dragged through the gutter. I'm not sure I like that moral that they're going for, because turning the other cheek in a town like Ul'dah, where turning the other cheek will just get you dead, don't think I like it. Not so much as a hint of remorse. It's as well that the sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Raban chose his. Is that shade?
I have heard. Truly bothersome business.
This asshole.
No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Raban. There is no telling what the brute might do.
Arrest your ass.
Have the Blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
Uh-oh.
Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
Wow. Fucker. See what I mean?
Nanamo ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Oof. She's at her breaking point. This asshole's just gonna push her through it, huh? The scale on that flag should be heavily shown towards the money. Oh, that getting on the captain. Captain Ilbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding our circumstances, the circumstance of her miraculous escape. When you have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Raban, and that shall be the end of it. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one final task for you. Return to the Rising Stones and apprise Minfilia of all that has happened. I'm aware that the antecedent held Royale in high regard. For better or worse, she will want to know how this tale ends. Oof. Minfilia, no. Just poor taste in friends. But I think if I do... What the fuck, game? I'm not trying to join a fate, thanks. Pardon me. Welcome to Mordona. Well, we go back after every quest. Just in case ARR wasn't tedious enough. In we go. Lots of quests here. Let's go see Minfilia for the first time in 10 minutes, I promise. Swear to God, we just spoke to this lady.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino.
Then why the fuck am I here?
To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know not what to say.
Sorry, you want to repeat that one again?
Together with Robon, Aline lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke.
Maybe
then.
she doesn't like primals, but also hates human.
But now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled. My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
There we go. Okay, cool. Thank you.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with white auracite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Asian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether.
Fantastic.
Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its...
In addition to auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Whoops.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
We're gonna call him swine now? That's rude.
'Tis our belief that an Asian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
We're literally... This is so complicated just to kill somebody.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Asian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
So catch one first, then kill.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light. A weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy.
And Heidelin got tired as hell after
Based
that.
on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void.
Thanks for reminding me.
The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Asians in your hands. Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that you will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
That's why you guys are doing the research, right? Oops.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray?
Oh, what if we had 2 pieces of white auracite? One to trap the Asian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
Bring up Primal.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem more research is in order.
I'm going
Papa
to linger
Limo's
a
hair just
while,
flopped.
perform a few more tests on the auracite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a...
Mine apologies, but I am required at the waking sound.
Is she flirting with him?
Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Urianger's like, shit. Missed my chance.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Vow. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the isle has been erased from existence.
Jesus Christ.
'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Aye. Yet the mystery endeth not with the isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
Wait, where'd my... What happened? Stop. Why can't I see my... Okay.
All indications suggest Asian involvement, but I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the Dark Beings call the One True God.
Is Zaydark? Dude, Zodiac.
We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Beautiful. I'm glad we had this talk. Back in Ul'dah. Okay.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
Huayu. Huayu.
There is
Oh,
more.
dear.
We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald.
Huayu. Okay.
But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor.
I gotta remember that, because
Consenting
that's
to the
not how it
media
reads.
project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Huayu. I'm still reading it as Ryle.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzeus, to all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
Their armies were weakened as well.
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
Aww.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be... So he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea.
Weird.
In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Well, yes. Triple, really, but...
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or Monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Uh-huh.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
Uh-huh.
I know that full
I see what you
well.
did there.
Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
Sorry, something funny just happened on a... on his chat.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
Trust your comrades even though some of them betrayed you before. It's important.
All these years, I've been made to
He's about
dance
to
to their
flip
tune.
out.
How could you, Wayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return. Who
Ooh,
use
this
their
thing's in
power
deeper
to
than
different
just-
power and
ouch.
grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monitorist scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished.
Good. Get him, boss.
Taham, purge this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it.
Yeah. Fuck him up. Alright, that was hype. That was like 2 sentences long. It's 2 sentences long, but that was hype. That was good. Whew! I feel it. I'm on my way. There's some Moogle and a treasure chest.
I shall have no further need of you this day,
I want some of that pizza though.
Your Grace.
You wear glasses, you're immediately suspicious because why you wore glasses.
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Hey, the Elder Shield seat's here.
Ever since he proposed the Cartona Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees.
Yeah, he's a sack of
the
shit.
Monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks.
Good?
Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
You're not, I mean, they're not really...
If this
Oh, the
bickering
Admiral's
was
for
a
the
threat
Tea
to
Party
law
too.
and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the syndicate?
That's a bit extreme.
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away.
Right, but they're all
Be
sacks of
rich
shit,
or
though.
Poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right.
You have to draw the line at happiness at the expense of others.
If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
But he's also a poopy.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have
There you
informed
go.
us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve.
I reiterate,
In the
they are
absence of a
poopy
common
butts.
cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
I mean, that's weird.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the immortal flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Uldah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
His outburst probably didn't help.
Eorzea can ill
But
afford
damn, was
for the
it
immortal flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet
Can't
for this
wait
to happen,
to fuck 'em up.
our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies
It's
in
occurred
the
to me
health,
that the leaders of
happiness,
all
and hopes of
3
her
major
citizens.
cities are women, and that's
Alas, the citizens
fucking
shall
lit.
never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, But in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends.
I mean, that's obvious.
For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people.
You're a monarch, though.
For Uldar to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
There, she's catching on.
Nay, you jest.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here.
There's so much silverware.
When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request.
Damn.
Help Roban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Uldar.
Uh-huh.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Uldar will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but
Yeah,
to her people.
The scene before it was pretty fucking emotional too. Or the end of the last scene, I guess. Holy shit. Strive to be like... What is her name?
Roban,
Nanamo? Yeah.
Forgive me for casting aside
Strive
all
to be
that
like
you have
Nanamo
toiled for in my name.
in one strike, dismount both capitalism and monarchism. Why not? Hold up. Democracy? Monarchy? That doesn't sound right.
Beyond.
Fuck. Dreams of Ice, hell yeah. Well, that was a fucking way to end that, damn. Minfilia is once again wondering what should take priority. Why are you in charge again? I'm most eager to address the Ascian threat, however we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best, because they insist on despising dragons. Do you think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. I mean, by that logic, you just focus on what your initial responsibility is supposed to be. Lest you forget, Antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. Were not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Yes, I reiterate, why the fuck is Minfilia in charge? Selena in particular is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. Amen. The Braves get me to fight a big thing? Amen. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Uldar? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Guardian agent. Suffice it to say, Teleji Adeleji and his monarchist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Also, hi, Star. Sorry. How you doing? Plainly, General Roban needs our help and will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so for the foreseeable future, I think it would be best if I were to remain in Ul'dah, unless you have an objection? None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Moonbright's research is proceeding as planned. So she tells me, though I'm not familiar with the details. Urian J is poring over his tomes to Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Selena, while we focus on that task, mayhaps you could visit Alfino in his brace with the aid, not visit. It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once again for helping our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riol's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Ul'dan riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there are any developments on our front, we shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Ding, ding, ding. I'm kind of bored about the politics in Ul'dan, not gonna lie. Like, not because they're not interesting, like, there's something there. Just because... because it's all the same thing. Like, I don't get to do anything. I just stand around and look at other people do other things. I feel like Captain America at the beginning of the fucking first movie. Pleasure as always, Selena. You'll be escorting the commander to Ul'da, I take it? Actually, I have another task in mind for her. If you would be so kind as to repeat your report for her benefit. Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries into the source of the weapons, what found their ways into refugees' hands a way back. So it happens we caught wind of something promising. Rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near High Bridge. I doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant we caught an arrow while what caught an arrow while talking to Selena. Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Got that outfit. What? Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy? Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Selena? That is settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Ul'da. Expect good tidings. Okay. We're not even stopping in Ul'da. Hey, I get to do something now. So that's fantastic. Okay. Here we go. Whoosh. This music does not sound like Behemoth music at all, but I like it. Let's go for me, boy. Ah, Selena, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the black marketeer, and it seemed that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard. Common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize. This is far beneath a woman of your standing, and Commander Liveyar needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, it is only natural that he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. Hell yeah, let's pick a fight, bro. Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Selena. To the burning wall! Whoopee! I like that you saluted me, sir. Why do you insist on targeting yourself when you do that, lady? Gotta go up. The game's like, your mount cannot fly any higher, and I'm like, yeah, I can, bitch. Alright, where are you, buddy? Fuck your fates. I don't need to level up. Max level in this expansion was 50. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry, create a distraction. My men and I will slip past and catch the black marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Then let us be off. Good luck, my friend. So you're wanting me to pick a fight over here? I'll Poof. Who goes there? An adventurer? Damn fool, you should have never come here. Oh man, is that it? That's the extent of your fucking threats? There's that combo. Leave them alone. What, that's it? I thought so. Oh, it's a little boy. He's just a little guy, and it's his birthday. Ooh. Music just became a lot more intense for some reason. Am I expecting a big fight? Mirror Knight? Don't like you. Oh, it's all over there. Golden Fleece. That's so cute. Destination, there we go. That's where we get ambushed. But we expected, so is it really an ambush? Guess not. I don't understand. What's this all about? Yeah. Greg. Shouts out to Onomatopoeia. Baba boom. Hello, Ilbert. How are you today? There's a dead guy. Would he eat a cyanide pill? The fuck? As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. Before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. Great. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard and to bring an inexperienced recruit. Commander of ARR will be most disappointed. Damn it. Oh, I can't believe I fucked that up. Ooh, this scene. Oh. Damn it all, a golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients, though we know not how, they slip past our perimeter. At present, the first is currently tracking a party of dusk white sellswords. We suspect maybe them. With that, we could have enlisted the aid of the Immortal Flames or the Brass Blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons, and even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Uh-oh. Star, yeah. Recognizing all the scenes like, damn! Alright, give it to me. I will join the first in their hunt for the Duskwhite Sellswords. If the gods are good, we will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. Meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Ul'dah in my stead. Entrust them to the third's Yu Hase. He will take care of the rest. Alright, cool. See you in the future, Buckaroony. The fuck are you on about, game? Can't teleport those. That is the Weaver's Guild. Cool. We will consider that once we... Pew. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I ate popcorn now. I can't shake the feeling that I have, like, kernel bits in my fucking teeth. Sticking into my gum and shit. Hey, I'm just a little guy. Hey, I'm a little guy, and it's my birthday. That's fucking meme. Ethernet. Weaver's Guild. Don't know what's going on with Franz, but Stan Zerker here is a bit tired of it, huh? Pew. Whoosh. Oh. Alright, what you got for me? Ah, the Warrior of Light, ever reliable friend to the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance, Curthus. Now, what brings you to us to stay? Here's a crate. One crate. Have fun. What? Gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer. Courtesy of Captain Milburn, you say? Understood. Once we've catalogued the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? Riol stated with confidence that there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. Blatant falsehood. Clearly, Riol is unfamiliar with the ways of Ul'dan merchants, who ever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that his information was not completely erroneous, and that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all. Wow, you're kind of silly, huh? Still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not to seek glory in battle. She's got a head on her shoulders, at least. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the Cerulean processing plant. Time for the fourth during their keep, eh? Fight well, Aliane, for the freedom of all. Aliane, I guess. Boom. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the Immortal Flames will hear of your contribution until we meet again. You are gonna get us all in trouble, thanks. I'm not part of you, so that's not my problem. You probably just fuck yourself. Selena, a word, if it please ye. Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire or something. I clicked on the fucking touchpad again, and it skipped the fucking dialogue box. Gotta run. Gotta run through all this shit. It's exhausting. We got Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Gotcha. Thanks for indulging me request. Few places better than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and the bustle of commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burning Wall, where you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. Well, there wasn't enough stuff and the guy died. That's not quite how the first told it. These Duskwights they were chasing, latest word is that we lost the trail. You never saw him yourself? Not before the fighting started, and not after. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in me bones. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, gods damn it. I know he purchased those weapons. And there's a traitor in the midst. As if I'd never deciphered a moneylender's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started, believe me. Commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking guild from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flows like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Do you not think that's a bit suspicious? Funny that the two involved that are saying you're fucking jumping on it too fast are the ones who get the most money. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on me mind these days, and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, best get back to it. Follow that trail, bucko. That's Minfilia. Oh, Tatar. This is Tatar. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you are able. No rest for the warriors of light. Fucking hell. Thank you. Oops, I did it again. That was never an issue prior, and now I can't fucking stop clicking on the wrong things. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Dee doo bop, dee bop, doo beep, baby dee bop. The Demon Slayer movie is out. Ooh, I want to watch that shit. Mugen Train. Demon Slayer was a lot better than I ever thought it would be, all things considered, and holy shit. I'm starved for content. I'd read the manga, but I feel like it's not quite the same thing. There's certain things about the anime that definitely wouldn't be in the manga, i.e. the animation. Well, the art style's fantastic too, I think. Thank you for coming so quickly. We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you, a most determined lady by all indications. Ah, is it? What the fuck is that? Oh, Jormungandr. No, but yes. Yeah, the movie Mugen Train's apparently out. I don't know if it's been subbed or dubbed. I watched the series dubbed, so I plan on watching the movie dubbed. I don't know if it's dubbed. Tatara seems eager to escort you to the Solar. You're a bit quiet compared to the game. Ah, that's interesting. Our guess is the antecedent. That happened earlier too. Is it me or is this just my headset's not translating well? Maybe it's because. Maybe it's just low energy appetite, you know? Okay, let's see if we can. I can't balance it because they come from the same source. Huh. However. Okay, here's what we're gonna try and do. Fix that right. What if I do that? Does it come through the headset? Or I know you guys can hear me. The mic says I'm on. See where it's coming from, though. Okay, well, it seems to be working okay. There we go. Yes? Is that working properly? Okay, good. Is this better? I'll wait until you until you answer. Our guess is with the antecedent in the solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? What if I did? Let's be honest. Void gave us a little bit of a trick the other day, and we attempted to see if it works. So that I will be able to hear the game at the same time. That gets you into your sound settings. And you do one of these things. No, that's not how we did it. We did volume insert. I can't fucking remember how we did this. I can't scroll with the button, naturally. My microphone says I'm not loud at all, so that's great. That's really weird. Is that the only option? Yeah. Okay, I don't fucking understand any of this shit. Crud. Oh, I think it was actually if you just go like this, Streamlabs would be able to do so, right? No, I'm not sure. That's not how. Damn it. Okay, well, let's test it the way I know how to test it. Is that gut sound? Okay, that's fine. I could hear it from my phone, so at least I can hear myself. Can't hear my fucking game, but that I could fix by pressing on the remote like this. There we go. Let's hear hope the game doesn't echo, and we should be fine for now, unless someone else comes up and let me know. Let me know if this doesn't work for anybody. I'll just plug it back to its default, whichever is better. Me and Tech, big rip. All right, here we go, Minfilia. Give me something good.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you.
Beautiful. Oh yes, that's
I
right.
believe the two of you have met.
Yes, you didn't like.
We have.
Alfino.
I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The
Perfect,
Lord
then.
Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Yeah. She told me Lady from Ishgard. I figured it out immediately. Obviously, it's not that complicated.
To elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm.
The alarm.
Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers.
Okay.
Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Sky.
This is relevant. What?
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
Okay.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye.
What does it mean?
The brightening
Need
of
help?
the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
So not that.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald. only
Yo,
to
this
fall
game
in
thinks I
his
forgot
duel
that
with
there's
the
an Ascian
Agrius,
right next to the
proud
Ishgardian king,
flagship of the Gallian fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life.
Interesting.
Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard-Zorma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for
Obviously.
signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard-Zorma.
However,
Only by
started
directly
a thing.
examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights.
So get the adventure. Gotcha.
Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
Hell yeah. Let me fight something big.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Obviously. I'm not surprised at all. Forgive me if I state all which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. As Urianger stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius von Belsar attempted to seize control of Mordona, so massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day, Midgard-Solmer, legendary guardian of the Silvertear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggles, the flagship's ceruleum engines failed and it tumbled into the lake below, yet its victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. The same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into a desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing ether from miles around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center is a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Emmeric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Be careful, my friend. We know not what danger awaits you within. Now then, let's not neglect our own task. There's much to be done and precious little time to do it. Well, maybe it's gonna be fucking next dungeon. I know we're supposed to go into the tower at some point, according to what's to my friends who have played the game before. Case in point, there's a fucking dungeon right there. All right, Revenant. Wait, I'm right there. What am I doing? Forgot. Try to figure out game audio balance later on. Next time. Try to turn down Final Fantasy. It was quite loud this morning, so I figured maybe that's why, but... strange. Maybe I'm just not loud today. Maybe I'm just tired as hell. That would be life, wouldn't it? Oof. Welcome to Mordona. Well, that was a long-ass loading screen. My internet connection didn't like that one, did it? Okie dokie. Fallacy. Should I just queue for something? I wonder if... See if I can queue for, like... I want to queue for that. TPS required on Alliance raids. Damn, bro. Sure. Less than 5 minutes, hell yeah. DPS required on alliance raids. I only have the fucking... Alliance raids require 24. Part of my hunting log. Didn't realize those still existed. Get him, boss. Pick him up. Hell yeah. Let's go. There you go. Fight. Also, I'm in the area for Alliance right now. No thought I just can't do it anymore. Oh, I see. Poison. The audacity of some cobras. Damn. Come on. Pick a fight. Yeah. Babu. Good. I think you need 5 of these though. Usually, yeah, 5. At the bottom left. Just connect with swimming? Not here. Gaiga Sozu. Giants. Right. Pardon me. In we go. You're in luck, miss. I was about to send a word to Revenant Soul about the Garlands. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castro Century, come and go from the keeper of the lake. Though I cannot say for certain at the distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. Castro supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of some spare parts and other equipment. Uh-huh. So it's true then. These Guardians honestly fear that the war might rise again. Well, from here, that seems rather unlikely, but if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrius, then climb to the top. There's only one viable option, I'd say. There is a new dungeon. Okay, so we're gonna have to queue for that. Let's see if we can find some of the snakes before we queue for that. We have an alliance raid queued up. If I don't get them by the time I'm done with the snakes, I guess, we will queue up for Keeper of the Lake, which I believe probably, hopefully can queue fast. I fucking hope so, because damn, I'm tired of 40-minute queues. Hell yeah. Kill this thing first, please. There you go. Let's see if we can kill this one. Nice. Right on time. Okay, we are... Yeah, it doesn't seem to have registered as a Cobra. Damn. Here we go. Don't know what alliance rate it's going to be. Don't know how well I do. I mean, I just do damage, right? With these games. With the line rates and DPS, it's pretty simple. Right? Just bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to skip... Oh, it's the first book, I think? It's just the first book. Yeah, it's the first book. What's my alliance? Hold up. It doesn't tell me which alliance I'm in. Does it? Don't see it anymore. Uh-huh. Alliance B, I assume. Yes. Cool. Which means we go down the middle if I remember correctly. Oh, fine. Oh, Dakota. Where's Dakota? Oh, okay, no, we all go the same direction. Gotcha. That Megan Flame got confused as well. Oops. There we go. Hello, Tom. Dakota's just taking his time. It's fine. My step mechanics. Don't stand on vehicles or do stand on vehicles? I don't remember them being a particular important order to this. At this part. Oh, maybe not stand there. Oh, it looks like we took the damage anyway, so that's great. Slack a little bit here. Stand in there. That's all she wrote. Okay, cool. Moving on. Sakura. Probably should have buffed myself, but don't worry about it, you know? It's facing that way, so we're picking the chicken back here. There we go. Do that. Hit one of these. He's just gonna die now. Beautiful. Glad we had this conversation. Shiva Costa. Pools of blue. Stand on the thing. It's back over there. Since I only have a quarter, not even of the animations that we could have. I'm still doing that anyway, I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't have all the animations I did last time. I can actually kind of see what's going on. Oh, we're done. Glad we came. Keep going. I don't think I remember it. Oh. Oh, ragged. That was very nice. I did not do that in the right order. This is fine. Oh, you go. This time we'll give ourselves a buff. Do we have to kill him fast, or do we have to... We have to kill him 3 times, if I remember correctly, actually. Is the way that that works. Too far. Can't kill. I would not be standing here if I couldn't avoid it. There's really no other place I can find it. Alright, that's 2. We gotta get a 3rd one. If I recall correctly. Ooh, damage. Ooh! Ooh! Definitely. That's very nice of you, Mr. Healer, sir. And somewhere I can actually hit you in the butt. No? Oh, he's got friends. There we go. Bone Dragon dead. Bone Dragon dead. Only 2 more months. Haha, don't step on the pads until everyone is there. Don't pull early. 4 on each pad. Can I fucking finish that? Thanks, pull the ads. The pads so DPS can hit the ultimate continuous. We're alliance B, so we go forwards. We go, right. We go forwards when it's actually time to do it. Oh, we got loot. There's a lot of loot. How much are this? I'll pass. I'm never gonna play those classes, so it is what it is. Okay, right. The mechanic on this one is I am having fun. I forgot that we could do I forgot that queuing for things let me level up a lot. I'm not too in a hurry to get to certain B. Yeah, there we go. I like that these people know what they're doing. Although I think we got maybe more than 8. Let's hope this doesn't get soft lock, because I hear that happens. Okay, so the DPS do not stand there. Yeah. I am the DPS. I am meant to attack this thing, right? Yeah. Oh, hello, sir. Also, this is the first alliance raid I ever did. I think it's... Well, there's only like 3 raids we could do at this point, on my end at least. Who the fuck? Are we just... Is someone not doing their job? Is that what I just read? Or is that somewhere else? Oh, I just died. Cool. Now I'll wait. What? We lost our tank? How? Yes. Okay. The tank. Cool. Why are you attacking? Great. Cool. Awesome. Great googly moogly. Okay, that happened. I think we all wiped, didn't we? Yeah, it looks like a complete wipe. That's fantastic. That's a first for me. I mean, it was pretty fucking simple. I think. Yeah, let's teleport it. That's fine. I'm not gonna shit talk them too much because I wouldn't have known on my first go. I don't know if anyone else is their first go. Well, I know at least one person's their first go. No problem. If the melee stay within melee range towards the pad, we should be able to reach it. But we have to attack the Atomos. One of our DPSs went left. Big brain hours. Okay. Which means that we won't be able to DPS this lesson. Big rip. I don't want to do that move. Yeah, we do need 4 on our pad. Hey John, how you doing? Unfucking believable. We have 9. How many people are there? Oh, that's great. Cool. Great. People are arguing in the chat. That's great. Fucking 4 people, so I gotta stay people. Whose are we with the blue one? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Do we not have a healer here? It looks like we didn't get our healer. There's like, we don't even have 7 here, do we? Can't believe we fucking won. Having fun, awesome. Well, this seems like a close run. It went. I don't get it because the party split properly the first time around, and all of a sudden now our fucking Atomos got cheaped out, I guess, because, like, I don't know how many there were here. Like, there was one guy ahead. We had 5 people on our fucking... That's great. We had 5 people on our Atomos. I say this guy deserves us to acknowledge him, okay? Because that was curses all hell. This guy, I don't remember Thanatos' mechanic. Right, he's invulnerable unless... Unless. The Hall of Deviantart. Oh, right, you need a certain buff, which is... Shit. I forget what to do here, and I look like I'm running around like a damn chicken. Like Sam. That's the buff I need. Cool. So how do we all for another 45 seconds? So let's unload. I feel like we're going to see phase 2 with Thanatos, which if I recall correctly, we did not see the last time we played this. So here we go. Crepuscule. Also known as Desperate. You attack ads until you get the buff. That's the one. Nemesis. I like that we're using all the Greek deities here. Oh, I want to not stand in the beam zone. I didn't buff my damage, but we'll be fine because he's dead. There we go. Awesome. Whew. Hey, I haven't died except for when everyone else died, so that's cool. I think just a little pat on my own back. How does Fox's stream go, John? Again, let's try. Last boss might be rough. Some people can't follow instructions. The last one is... Hey, Abyss, how you doing today? Did I miss a raid? No, I didn't. Okay, you guys are just coming up. Nice. we're doing, I don't remember what tower this is. Fox's stream went well. That's fantastic. Good, good, good. Yeah, I know you guys fought Moogle. Did you end up beating Moogle? I have Danger's Bongos. Alright, cool. Good for you, man. Oh, that's not the final boss. That's a bomb, which I forget how that... Oh, dear. The mean on this one is... Get through the rest of the tower and the first patch. Oh, shit. Oh, the first patch being Mog, right? Yeah, them just... I fucking... Visago, and then there's a bomb. I don't remember what to do with the bomb. We're supposed to attack the city. I'm guessing it's this one. Hit him in the butt. There we go. And then I know the bomb's relevant, but I can't remember how the bomb is relevant, and that's spooking me. Kill Napalm. Not how that goes. Okay. Right, napalms, because they feed the fucking... Okay, I remember now. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Kill the Vizagos as fast as possible, but then you gotta kill the napalm before it causes those guys to explode. Oh, shit. Oh, that's gonna go boom. Unless we can move very slowly. Oh, that's so close to being eaten by this big guy. Ooh, we did it! Crystal Tower, yes, we beat Moog. Ooh, 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 I'm making my way through nothing. I'm waiting for, I was gonna queue for, what's the dungeon? Oh, we're Keeper of the Lake. Just unlocked it, but I was already queued for this, so. Well, I was queued for the Daily's Alliance raid, so it could have been this, the next one, or I guess the Cloud of Darkness. Oh, it's a friend, friendy. It's a friend with the ecliptic meteor. It's fucking Monster Hunter flashbacks. This is. Oh, we got friends in the Iron Giants too. Choose to not buy. Oh my god, he's got so many friends. I feel like I'm ecliptic meteor. I behind this bad boy. Always cast it from his. Oh my god. Dragon indeed. Woo! I can't believe half that fucking wipe. Run. Okay. Yikes is the word I choose for this. I'm gonna actually bloodbath. Fellas. Not another one. Where's the rock? Oh shit. He's casting from here. Oh my god, I live. Fuck you. You can't do shit to me, dude. Please. Oh, sure. Hey, I'm from that too. This is a king behemoth, and the one from Monster Hunter is just a regular dude. Which is telling to how fucky that is. Can I kill you? I'm gonna try. You want to join for Keeper? Sure thing. Y'all can join. I'm already connected to my computer actually, so why don't we hop on Discord? And now we have to fight Phlegethos. Once again. Just hop into the stream thing on my Discord. It'll be easier that way. Obla. Yeah. Oh, why am I watching this? Skippa. Where is everyone going? Where is everybody? I assume we use this. Just because it checks. Hello. I can't hear you. That's fantastic. Give me a sec. Speakers. Yes, please. Shit. I can't hear anything. So hold up. I'll try to fix this after this boss fight. Oh, I'm standing in Phlegethonian. Okay, I remember this guy's kind of rough. I can't remember why. I'm standing there. That sounds good. Aww. Oh, that's not nice. Ancient Flare. Ah, yes. I don't remember what Ancient Flare does though. A lot of damage? Oh shit, I remember now. Yamero! Whoa. I'm glad we had that conversation. It's pretty straightforward mechanics, all things considered. Am I still buffed? Oh, look, I'm buffed. It kind of hurts, so I'm gonna do. It's not as hard. Oh. I did. That's the right button. Cool. Oh, you wanting to join, Star? Oh, right. I didn't pay attention to that shit at all. I was looking at my. It was close, but then I had to take it again. It's fine. I'm pretty sure we win. Just hugging the floor. I had to die at least once, you know. Oh, there's a samurai among us. It's a Dark Knight. Dark Knight, I don't know what that is. I guess it's scales. Okay, so the Astrologian. It's White Mage. Hey, thank you, Raylene. Well then, oof. Feeling lucky, unlucky. Thanks, big guy. Let's see if I can fix my fucking mic's audio here. 50 elegance tombstones of poetics, plus whatever bonuses we had, because some people had never done this before. Let us give this to a tank who's trying really hard. Definitely not Megan Flame, because Megan Flame went to the left for some godforsaken reason. Give me all this. Yeah, man. Sure, whatever that is. Oh, is it canvas? Alright, cool. Give me all of it. Do that. And then we'll see. John, can you hear me at all? Because, like, I realize I've been talking into the Discord server for a bit. I can't hear shit. Maybe you would be muted, would you? No. Midnight Bliss is here. Why can I not hear it? I have fear. Headset? Is my headset even working? Asking the real questions. Okay. I see that my mic audio is going in. Why can't I hear anything? It's that. Cool. There we go. Okay, I can hear you guys now. No, you would have had my Beast account added, actually. Okay, let's see if I can turn all this down again. Oh, Jesus Christ, how did I do that in the first place? Am I still stuck here? Yes. Oh, jeez. Okay, cool. Am I getting attacked? No, good. Cool. Sorry, I'm fixing fucking... Wow, Void out here dropping poop emojis on my comments. Alright, y'all can hear me, that's good. Now the stream will probably be able to hear me. But I don't think the stream can hear you guys, so let's fix that. Boop. There we go. Alright.
I'm going in as Red Mage, because I'm still leveling that one on this day.
That's... Yes. You got it.
I shall go.
Let's see here.
Do we want to deal with Rando Tank or Rando Healer?
Rando Tank.
All right, White Mage it is.
I'm like, I'm not the tank, so the effectiveness of the the healer.
Do we want to deal with we have to deal with the Rando something, but it's going to be healer or tank because you're both DPS.
Yeah. It'd be like that. All right, let's. Oh, I went all the way back to Linza. Okay. Oopsie. Sam. Yes. Don't worry about it. I make the same noises.
Make me leader so I can fight Victor.
Victor. How do I do that? Oh, that would be in party, wouldn't it?
Or just like hit down on the D-pad when you're not selecting anything. It's just like and then hit.
Okay, well, it won't pick you, so party members. Promote. You are promoted. Enjoy your $0 increase in paycheck. Yo, it's a fucking party at Linsa, yo. Awesome, and then I'm gonna do that one thing. Oh. We're gonna go into my party. Not party finder, I'm already in a party, thank you game. This guy, send a friend request. Fuck yes, I said yes, dude. You have to respond within a week, otherwise the game gets mad.
I don't know, man.
My I went into the duty finder and I was like, I wonder what the roulettes are good for today. And fucking one of them was in need of DPS. I was like, well then, I guess that's a sign and I gotta do it.
You don't see it very often.
I was like, who the fuck? Who's out here struggling to find DPS? Some guys call Trollosaurus hacks 10 out of 10.
All of mine are healers and tanks, so that's it.
It went back to that too. Like, the world is all right again in my duty finder.
Oh, I can do level 80 dungeons now.
Level. Tank. Heal. No healers like to do the main scenario quest, I guess, damn. We're queued. It says we're taking 5 minutes. 1 panic later. Exactly. Man, I'm scared of those words. Those letters put together. Terrifying.
It's only when you try to queue for it in the mornings that it's really bad.
Well, so like, what? How does a PvP even play?
It's mostly like capture the flag and occupation games.
So you do fight people, right? It's not just monsters.
Yeah, you fight people.
All right.
It's surprisingly not toxic.
Well, so.
It's more toxic than the rest of the game, but it's not that.
As it must be.
Well,
One
no,
or
when
more.
you- compared to like WoW.
The amount of players I have had bitching that we aren't doing good enough is annoying.
But I just mean like compared to other MMOs PvP, like WoW.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's better.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that we don't have the strongest PvP presence to begin with.
I used to be toxic when I played MapleStory. Like, not overly toxic. Like, the one time I was just really confident in my character's abilities to win the Monster Carnival whenever I wanted. So then when they told us... The culture in MapleStory pertaining to the Monster... Nice. So the culture in MapleStory pertaining to the Monster Carnival itself is you find, like, your party and another party that you're going to team up with. And then you basically alternate victories so that everybody gets the XP and stuff that they want. But I didn't know what the culture was. So I was like, why do we have to lose? I don't wanna. Because I was like 12. So they got me kicked. Is there a mechanic? I mean, I guess we're not really important about
I can't remember the
that. That's fine.
Hopefully I will.
All right, excellent. We'll figure it out on the fly. We will. You can change your species? Ah. Hey, I love Highlanders. That's the aesthetic. Can you actually change your species? Interesting. Okay, cool. So you only get one when you finish the button, and then you get to change it once. I guess it's because they release new, like, but I guess it's because they release, like, they released races with AR, where they're like, hey, you get to change now if you want, because you didn't know this was coming out. Oh, you get the little rapier, right? This is a nice dungeon. Surprisingly, it was mostly made by what's their face? Oh, bombs, yeah. Oh, that sounds great. You gonna throw a bomb at the dragon? Nice.
They also did that.
No, we didn't have to throw a bomb at the bombs. We were fighting that machine.
One-hander.
This is the one with bombs. See those guys up there carrying them?
Yep. Alright, someone decided to pick a fight. Let's go. Oh, wow, it hasn't... It has been a while since I've been in a 4-person party in any sort of duty finder anything. Oh. He's gone. Oh, I guess we had... Oh no! I was throwing it at the enemy. I think that's a bad move. Just in case she go boom. Ah, yes. Otherwise... It wasn't me. Don't you call me in the dead zone? I just fought Thanatos. Death has nothing on me. Oof, oof. Content. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 I'm a little guy. Well, he's got a bomb in his hand. He has a hand bomb. Oh, there's a range on those bombs. I don't. Oh dear lord.
This way. Over here.
Whew. That one stung a little. I don't know, man.
Didn't get a full heal. I don't know.
Alright, wow, this thing kind of tanky too. Mark 43. Magitech Canon. Oh, it's not a bomb, it's a cannon. Let's reapply that. Ouchie, there we go. Treasure. I can't need it, so I'll greet it.
Everything and then give it away to my free company and make my free company do things.
Hey.
That's what I meant.
Oh, you can do that? I've just been selling them.
That's like the thing. You can make way more money when you're a brand company. And then turn 50 into those seals for
Aha. I've been ignoring my grand company, honestly.
Ignore the brand.
It's very lucrative.
That's a sound. Doesn't sound indeed. Oh, you guys can just shoot from the other side of the wall. Fuck that. Why is their Magitech still active like 50 years early? Okay, we gotta pull. Tank mentality can't. He's realizing the poles are just too big. Is it possible that they're one of the people who haven't, like, done it at all? It is indeed. Yeah, that's a mood. There's another one over there. That'd be nice. No. These make it light. Cool. You are dead.
I am the captain.
You did me. Eh. That's a mood. Minor spoilers, I guess.
That is not a spoiler.
I mean, if you say it's a spoiler, then it becomes a spoiler. We did it! We got Nobu in the chat. Star by Curse Nobu. Oh no. Necro Nobu. That's It's okay, we did it. Teamwork. Wait, that's the tank over there, isn't it? How do I get rid of the sprout next to my name?
I mean, we don't really.
You get to Shadow Bringers.
Get to right here.
Whack.
Go to here.
Hey, it's a mini version of Gotcha. He looks like he's about to do something. Oh. Okay, I see. So if we target someone that's not a tank, we know he's doing the no-no thing.
If you see that target.
Oh, look at that. Target being here.
Oh my god, so many no-no zones.
Oh.
Okay, the no-no zone does not last forever. Just into, well, I mean, they probably balance it so that he doesn't stay there forever. Like, he doesn't use it as much. But I've had games with permanent no zones. Okay, they hurt. Oh, hello. What do we want this to do? Oh, Garlean fire. It's not just regular fire. So you like fire, buddy? Get a boss. Oh, but no, those did not last. Oh, jeez. Oh, Christ. There's so many no-nos on. Okay, good. This guy's dead now. Get the fuck out of here. I've had enough of you, sir. Your time on this stream is limited. Eh. The only reason they give you range attacks is so you can do pokes. Oh, no, not another one. Woo! Hey, I leveled up from that. Nice. What? I can't accept the next quest. Stop lying in the game. My name is Samurai. I can, but I'm not. So I can't.
Actually, a samurai can only do up to that level of 56. You can start with 56, but you can't finish it.
Do I need to be in the you need... Oof. Thank. Thanky. Oh, that's a name, isn't it? I'll start me some healing tank.
Apologies. No, I was not healing at that.
Oh wait. Does a red mage get a res? I got it. I knew that generally red mages, they get less powerful magic, so I didn't know when they get it in this game. I see.
Get their first res before you go into the dungeon.
I thought you'd get it once you maybe turn into a hero class, but if you don't, that's good. That's absolutely phenomenal. Then you make it cry. Oh, I see. Dragonflies, huh? That dragon sure do fly. Hey. It's all good in this way. Good diamonds. I've heard. Whoa, double dragon.
Okay. Scholar has the weakest heals of the healing classes.
Alright, that's in the cutscene, so let's wait now.
The tank runs in.
Who treadeth now upon my bones and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Okay. There are some mechanics to this fight.
Oh, it waketh.
It's a very movement-heavy fight.
I love moving.
This fight is really tricky to do.
This fight is really tricky to do as a casting class.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
It's a ghost. Where's Sabin when you can suplex somebody? Jesus. Now's the time. Kaboom. Okay, Midgard Solmer. Cool.
Only have healing classes. You only have casting classes.
Yep.
Okay, tank going first.
This one was speed level.
Thou shalt be freed from the powers. It does not.
Oh yeah.
So is our whole shtick is to listen to this Kingdom Hearts-ish music and not stand in the AoEs? There's a the bubble's the thing in the middle?
The bubble will be
Alright, I will pay attention to the bubble. Oh, blue zone. Spooky. So we have to go to where he was attacking now? Okay, gotcha. Ooh. Okay, ow.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's
The other one, the Estrella. Okay. Bubble is where's the bubble? The bubble. Whew. Yep. Oh wow, not knowing about that. There's an interactable item, but you don't get a lot of time for it, do you? Bird. Star is also giving advice in the in the chat. Not that I haven't had time to check it. This is nice. Oh, fire. Oh, Nandeska? I now know what that means. Sorry, I would say you jinxed it, but I don't think that's how that works. I'm only slightly disappointed that it's a spirit instead of the real woman god. Wait, why do I keep calling him that? Funny because it's the exact same thing mythologically speaking, if I recall correctly. Oh, we lifed. Whew! Beautiful. Hey, he cast like 3 fucking spells in one go. God damn. Spooky. Granite ring.
I don't like that. I don't like those words.
Hey, kill the big thing now, please. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, he's almost dead. What the fuck? Okay, we didn't do all that damage. I was like, we didn't hit him that much. The fuck? Okay, go to sleep. Nice.
There we go.
Should we warn him, John? She says. DPS the bird, make sure you get him when he appears. Bird. Yay, okay, good. Glad we got more than one person on my back.
No. Mechanics like that you don't keep. You don't.
Yeah, the whole thing. The whole shtick of playing online, I suppose, is part of that, huh? Just being able to translate that information. Well, that was fun. I still got 40 minutes on my stream, damn.
Yeah. Ooh, wait, Jor, where are you?
I am. Yes.
You're gonna get a friend soon.
By her
You'll probably hit the next
hast thou earned a moment's
Really? Oh, I'm hoping. Good, I don't know who it is.
It's only 3 quests after this dungeon.
It's the only one I don't know who it is, because everyone else, except from the Moogle, I knew ahead of time.
mortal,
And you know the steps of
and
fate.
I shall
Nope.
listen.
Okay. Because that's the next trial after that.
Guided by
Oh, nice.
a star,
That's
my people have
That's
heard
yeah,
the
that one's
song.
and it's very easy to fail.
Shall burn.
Oof.
The problem being failing at that failing takes
Sons
longer.
must answer for their father's misdeeds.
This guy's kind of mad at Ishgard, which, I mean, I feel that.
Forget. We do not forgive.
I wonder why.
Because they hate dragons.
Like a war with his children already.
7 children did I sigh.
Oh, he's got 7 kids. One of them is Needhogg, I assume.
Of retribution.
One of them is your favorite.
I rise.
Bahamut?
Join in the chorus.
Wait, but he's supposed to be a primal.
Thou art
Gotcha.
powerless to silence us mortal.
He's talking mad shit.
Yet thou shalt not live to labor
You're talking about one of
in
these.
vain.
on the
Yeah, but my question is, how do I join his grain company?
Trickery is thy shield.
Sick, yeah, you're right, man. Isgard sucks. How do I join your team?
Creature is not gifted, but chosen.
Technically, you join his team by helping Ishtar.
Hearken to me,
Oh.
Hydarlin.
So is he a primal too?
Nope.
But he tried to temper me. So not only primals have that ability. Noted.
Not mortal. I shall not.
Huh. He was casting death. Laser beam.
Midgard's armor is basically an
Aha. We stand. I did first try, yes. I have good friends helping me with that. But a lot of people fucked that fight. Good. Well, he gave me an extra crystal? The fuck? This is where we get like an extra 6. Oh, what have you done? Oh, he's like, hey, by the way, you can level up those crystals. Come on, man. Whoa, 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 never mind.
okay.
This is like that one scene from Sonic. Why would you do this to my crystals, dude? Now they're not as pretty.
Do you want to know what he basically did there?
Nah, we'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Did he sever my connection to Hydaelyn? Oh no. Well, like the whole circle shattered, like fuck.
He didn't sever your connection to Hydaelyn.
The slowest laugh.
He severed the blessing.
Oh.
Thou art mistaken. If thou
Oof. He's like, you don't have power. Show you have power. That's rough, buddy. But that's fine, because I don't think you actually changed my gameplay, so. Joke's on you, big guy. I still have plot armor.
of thy mistress's feeble blessing, thou didst profit much by her.
You may have taken my magic barrier, but you cannot take my plot armor.
You're gonna be very happy about what you get from this stuff.
Oh, it's a baby dragon! Quick, give me a time wizard. Hey, this guy actually has legs up front. Unlike in Drakengard.
The covenant binds me.
Dragon!
There's supposed to be actual dragons in Drakengard. They make a big deal out of saying wyverns are different.
Listen.
I think wyverns have no legs in Drakengard, actually.
Okay. How you identify a wyvern?
Fight and struggle.
But the dragons in Drakengard have no front legs, and the wyverns have no legs at all.
You want to know what else is annoying? Every single creature with a water is depicted as a wyvern.
You're right, they don't have any forelegs.
Correct.
But you know what else does that? Skyrim!
Of her body, and thence of mine own find new life.
Oh, I guess I don't remember the dragon from the movie.
When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice.
Wow. I can't find where I'm supposed to
The
deliver this
dragon
gosh
song
darn
Bacon bread, that sounds majestic as hell.
What sound was that?
Yes?
Stop.
Can I equip this dragon so I can piss off Ishgard? Thanks.
He's a minion, so you can use it and then just summon it.
Take a side, Puff of Darkness. We have a dragon now.
It does a lot of the same stuff that Puff of Darkness does. So
Never mind, I figured out where I'm supposed to deliver it to.
Nice, I can actually summon it.
It required me to talk first with without an icon over their head.
Not persons without icons over their head, damn.
I know, right? Brain explode. Take your gosh darn bacon brain.
Yes, we have a tiny dragon.
Where are you?
I'm in Kugane. It's a level 1 quest on the Prima Vista.
Nani? Go all the way back to Rising Stone. Did I get any new skills from that level up? Damn, I can't.
It was out of my journey.
Okay, no, alright, no, never mind. I don't get new skills until I fucking start doing shit. Congrats on my new cat. No cat.
This is not Toothless.
He's cryptic and judgy. I guess you're right then. That is pretty cat-like.
He's also a constant companion to you. Like, especially through Heaven's Ward, but he shows up throughout the story from now.
Beautiful. Game's telling me I can't go higher when I'm going down. This man can I get Bahamut as a minion?
No.
Damn, there's a big whale in this
No,
tavern.
you have to be summoner and be a very good boy.
Never mind. Cancelled. Yeah. And they mistakenly put Phoenix over Bahamut. Hey, where'd my fucking minion go? He just disappeared.
Isn't Phoenix technically more powerful than Bahamut?
I think it depends on the... I don't know. In most versions, I want to say no. But Phoenix is also not as widespread as Bahamut in the games.
John, you want to know something super sad?
What?
I have more mounts on Grim than I do on my main character.
Voice acting? No.
How did you manage that?
Very carefully.
Never mind, I just remembered that there was like 9, 10 mounts made available in the treasure trove.
Midgar Somer just taking a nap. That's great. The concept of him just destroying the Agrius and then just being like, or the Argus, and then going like, you know what? I think I'm going to sleep here for all of eternity.
I'm good.
And then you show me, it's like, so I heard people were talking shit.
Can't believe you walking all over my bed, bro. Jesus, fuck. Oh, yeah.
It's been barely 5 years.
Oh, hold up. They call this guy Dravane. Okay, so Dravanians are just all dragons. Gotcha.
Okay. Dravanians are dragons of a specific horde.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a country. It sounded like they came from a country, but no, it's just a specific
It is
group.
a region. It is a region called Dravania.
Which has that particular type of dragon in it. Okay.
That particular group, yeah.
I see. Okay. They did not didn't explain that great before.
No, they did not. For example, Bahamut, his brood before he died was in Mericidia.
Oh, now Minfilia actually is kind of useful. She's the only one with Heidelin's blessing or some shit. The more I speak,
Blessing of light.
yeah, the more I speak to her, the more confused I get as to why she's here.
Because people with the Echo aren't all that common.
Right, but like, you know, she's just standing there, not really a great leader. Not really doing anything else but pretending to lead. I don't know. Kind of sus.
I mean, someone has to do the paperwork.
Tataru could do the paperwork.
Tataru does do the paperwork.
Exactly. Alfino does all the rest of the shit that Minfilia could be doing, so I really, like... He basically makes her decisions for her, too. It's been 2 or 3 times where she's like, I don't know what to prioritize, and he just comes in and he's like, this. She goes, ah, fuck you, right.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale.
They told Lucia we were supposed to not tell them, you know? Alfino.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for
Finally
gladness.
collecting the 8th occurrence in Yangsha.
Your encounter with the Keeper of
Igar
Beings
Sommer
served
reminded
to
me a lot of
confirm our
Grima in the way you
fears.
fight him.
A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one
The
of
difference
the
is
two
that I couldn't just
Eorzea
power
or
through.
any other Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive
Magic
force?
anti-dragon stuff?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will
That's
be
just
no
not right.
different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened.
Man, Ishgard has done some mental gymnastics already, so I don't... She's like, oh, you can't
dare
deny,
not presume to
they're
speak for
coming.
him.
And I'm like, yeah, they
But I
really
expect
could,
the
though.
Lord Commander would sing your praises.
They really could be like, man, it's just some outsider that says that, so they could be lying. Catch us in a catch-22. Ay, ay, ay. You have a weapon, Minfilia, and I've never seen you draw it, so that's a thing.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Alfino, like... We're gonna give her the benefit of the doubt still, okay?
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Though I will not stop pointing out why she's kind of not.
How big the maps get. Starting Heaven's Ward.
Damn.
Well, it's because instead of almost 24 different areas, there's 6.
Yeah. And you know, there's
Every time he says the crystal braids, I get mad. So I don't want to.
Smart man.
We all feel that way.
Do you know one like the Braves?
We're not saying anything.
I know that there's probably like at least 2 of them, two squads. I don't know what to call them. That are traitors. They mentioned the 1st and the 3rd, and they already did some sketchy shit, and they've only been a thing for about 15 quests. So I'm like, wow, we're already going there. We just dealt with traitors in the Immortal Flames. Nice, cool, yep. I'm Umbrella. How you doing?
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking, I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon.
Oh,
I believe we're
please.
on the verge
The
of
weapon
a
is not going to
breakthrough.
show up until Stormblood.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Late Heaven's Ward, I don't remember.
What weapon?
Omega.
Oh.
Just in case anyone's forgotten,
Okay.
let's start by reviewing
That's
what we
basically
already know.
Stormblood.
So, an Arcean is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its
Yes,
host
but
is
it is still
defeated.
Heaven's
Instead, therefore,
It's
the
the
first step
resident
to
bisexual.
permanently defeating an Arcean is preventing its soul from making this journey. And
You're
if you
not wrong.
recall, when we
It's
last
not
gathered
wrong.
here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity
Except
to
she's
entrap the beams, albeit
Yeah,
only
Umbrilla's
briefly.
waifu, but she's Oriana's waifu.
Yeah, she did already start flirting with him, and he's like,
Which left the small matter of their
too
extermination.
busy, and she's like, well done. Alone busy, though.
Aye, To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether.
What a name.
However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an
Hey, it's a skill.
actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in
That
order for it to
Ascian.
work.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether. Hang on
What's
a
an
minute.
ether crack?
Why didn't we think of this before? White aurosite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
To fly in Heaven's Word.
Oh, great.
Please tell me you're joking.
You collect them.
God's sakes, Ida. I
And
feel
only
as
once
though
you
I'm
collect
reliving the
them
same
all,
scene
you're
over and
flying
over with you. How many times do you need
However,
to be told that
in
white
most areas,
aurosite
you're
cannot...
able to fly before the end.
Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its
Ida,
crystallized form
Ida,
is it a
Ida,
stable
Ida.
source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all
Okay, this is just a recap of everything we learned 2 quests ago. Gotcha.
Yep.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
I guess it's because they never know how long it takes between the story quests you decide to do.
I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it
Yeah.
should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian soul? Or still
Right, they expected people to stop playing for a while because they ran out of content to do. That makes sense.
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
Between patch releases.
Damn.
That's the very problem we set out to solve.
Right?
And
Yeah.
I reckon we found
Checks.
the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another
Just four.
source. And the only viable source is the land.
And there's like 0.5, there's 5 patches in between?
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether,
5
know that it will
patches
entail
officially, but
considerable
it's
risk.
the final
Meddling
patch.
with the currents may
1.15
well induce a
patch.
surge
Yeah.
like to the one which
Divided into 2
despoiled
sets of
Mordona.
Gotcha.
Give me a bit more credit, will
So
you?
you're
Why
near-
would we need to
you're
tap
in
the river
5
when there are
you're in
veritable
1.5.
reservoirs jutting out all over the land?
So I'm getting to the end of the ARR stuff.
Aye. I
Gotcha.
speak of corrupted
once you
crystals. It
finish
might be
the
that their
trial,
aspect
you're
is out of
basically down to
balance, but a
2.5,
crystal's a
then you
crystal.
have the
It contains
2.55
ether, and we can help ourselves.
Oh,
While
fun.
corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close
Which will have the
proximity at a
last,
crucial moment.
trial.
But what
The
if we
last
don't need them to
duty
be?
of
What if we could tap their power from afar?
Which was the steps of
A
faith.
malm away, say?
Yes.
If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every
Spooky.
corner of Eorzea. I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to
Science,
see where this
bitch!
avenue leads.
This is the kind of science I aspire Felicia should do.
And then
If you think it's worth your while, you
last
have my blessing.
little bit of quests, like the last
But tell
4
us,
or so,
what are your
Yep.
theories?
you want to have
I,
a
for one, am
stream
most eager to
specifically
understand the process.
Oh?
However vaguely.
Oh
expect
dear.
it to run long.
Gotcha.
I thought you might say
Or-
that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories
I
all
would say
day,
the
do
last-
they? I know I
that
don't.
last bit of
So with your
quests,
permission,
you wanna have
I'd
a
like to
2
try
hour
something a bit more
amount of time
hands-on.
walk for.
I've already built an
2 hours?
etheric
Okay,
siphon.
damn.
The thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk
Gotta make some
testing
fucking
ground. If
popcorn.
anything goes awry with the siphon,
Yeah.
it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance
Basically.
of quite so much ether.
10 out of 10.
Ideally, I need an isolated specimen.
If I'm not mistaken,
Does
it's
anyone
one-
know
it
where I
ha-
can
it
find
does
one?
have voice acting in it, doesn't it?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will
Yeah.
find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart.
There
Ideal
are
for
some-
your needs, I should have
There are
thought.
some bits that are
Oh,
aren't voice
and if you
acted
do
in
elect to
that
visit the place,
block, and there
I should
are
be
still
much
playable
obliged if
portions
you
in
would
that
assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Has something
But if there's
happened?
voice acting, it's easier for me to set it up for other people. Shit, because I read
Movement
faster than
has
most
been
people do,
observed at
from my
Castrum
understanding.
Meridianum. During Operation Archon, The
So
Alliance dealt
stream
the
watchers
stronghold a
will
heavy
struggle to
blow.
keep up.
Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength.
Yeah,
Not
that's
long
another
after
way
our
I do
forces
it, but like if I
withdrew,
don't have to,
however,
I could just let them
their
finish
ranks
their
were
speech and I
replenished by
don't have to
reinforcements
fucking
from
worry I'm
Costrum
going too
Centric.
fast.
They now seek to rebuild.
Oh yeah, remember
And
how
to
I
this
had
end,
a
they have their
she's doing
sights
it
set
earlier
upon the
stream?
cerulean processing plant.
I bought 3 more.
Oh dear.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources
knew
to
about
sustain
that
itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men.
That's a mood.
Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial
Stop saying
assault.
Crystal Braves, Alfino.
I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
He's proud
If
of
I
his
didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise
Quit
of shiny
them and go to
crystals.
Midgard Summers instead.
Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect. So the Garleans
Purple?
have to go.
Purple sounds about right, yeah.
I was gonna say like that light
Besides,
blue that he
we
was in
can't
that
afford to beat about the bush.
I was get either that or you could do the color of his
Though
actual
you have
scales.
become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alfino.
Black is
We
already
could
done.
hardly refuse you.
What?
Pray, join the crystal braves and lend them your support. Thangrid and Papalymo shall accompany you.
I've seen neither of these. Interesting.
The Immortal Flames.
Ida and Yashtola.
Ah.
In the meantime, I would have you assist Moon.
Wait, I thought they were red.
Scout out the crystal clusters,
that's
that the
the
testing may
Maelstrom.
commence as soon as the
I'm
Guardian
Maelstrom.
threat has been eliminated.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, you're that.
Red is
If
the
it
pirates.
please you, I shall continue
Right,
my
the cool
own
guys.
experiments on white orosite.
It couldn't be purple because purple is the
Thank you, Ariange. Everyone,
Yes.
pray see to your preparations.
I mean, they're
and
kinda
depart
neat, I
as
guess.
soon as you're able. Go well.
I don't
Then-
count the Resistance as a spoiler because you've already heard about them multiple times.
Yeah, we have.
But,
Well, the Resistance is an active thing.
yes.
Leaving the solar. Nice. Why am I walking? Right, because I gotta speak to somebody in this place. Alfino, talk to me, baby boy. Fourth, I've already
Alfino is Babu.
Someone kept saying that he gets gay flustered in those exact words, and I was like, that's that's a sentence.
I mean, they're not wrong.
I mean, I've seen it. There's a TikTok or something earlier that I saw that the guy was having a quote unquote gay panic, so that was interesting.
I have, in fact, heard this term before.
In relation to Alfino. It has been known.
It is known.
It is known. This is the way.
Look, we just need to accept that both twins want to bone the Warrior of Light.
True.
I mean, think of the glory.
And then we frequently have to remind the fan base that no, they are children.
Are they?
Yes.
Okay, I want to argue one thing. Alize wants to bone the Warrior of Light. Alfino doesn't know what he wants to do to the Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure once he figures that out, he'll want to do the same thing to Estinian.
Oh, this guy flexing. Wait, he's the guy I beat in a duel.
Who, Hori Boulder?
Yes, Hori.
I love him.
Yeah, he's great.
And his mage friend. I like the mage friend.
The mage friend that got involved in the fight but still lost.
And his brother.
What's his mage friend's name? Don't speak to me, mage friend. Okay, bye, mage friend.
Charlemagne?
Okay, I don't need to.
It's Charlemagne.
It's one of those names where it's like, wow, I'm never going to remember that.
Moonbritta.
Coltonet. Wow. I was really off.
What?
Cold to net.
69 parties currently recruiting. Nice.
Hey. Hey.
Hiya. That was something.
One of the main reasons I keep going back on TikTok is just for that guy who does all of the vintage recipes.
He's so good. He's so fucking good.
He's from Bermuda.
The recipes that shouldn't work, but do.
Most of them don't.
There's a bean in you. You're made of tomatoes.
Why do you taste like chocolate?
What's the one thing he keeps yelling every time? Is it fire?
Fire!
There's one where he's like, don't say it, Simonian. My sister binged his content for a while, and we haven't heard of him for a while, so God.
He releases like one recipe video a week.
That's so good. I'm alert. No worries, Star. We're probably gonna be we're done in 20 minutes, right? So if you're not back by then, that's fine. See you next time. Oh God, I have to go back to Drakengard tomorrow afternoon.
I will be right back.
I have pain.
Well, I'm glad to see we roped you into this game.
I initially I struggled with it early on because of how slow everything gets, but once we got to the fucking primals, I was like, I looked at Ifrit and saw the light. I was like, damn, this guy looks different from the rest of them. That's how it be with a lot of games, right? When you get to a boss fight, all of a sudden the game picks up, so it is what it is. But he's not... Yeah, so I hear, which is why I'm kind of slowly making my way there. I accidentally paid for a month subscription, so...
Don't let anyone try to force you to get to the end quickly. Just because that's what I did with my main character, and I was sort of unhappy near the end, which is probably the reason why I waited so long to start working more on this character. I'd like to take my time with things.
Yeah, I have been told that by multiple sources to just kind of take it at my own pace, otherwise you're not going to get the full experience out of it. And it's fun to do the side quests and enjoy the fact that I recognize whatever stupid references they make. Like the Hildebrand stuff is very much all Final Fantasy V things, from what I can see. Because Gilgamesh is in his Final Fantasy V look. Ultros, Final Fantasy V, he shows up in it too, but they changed him up to look a little bit more like his 13 look. But the 13 look is only DLC, if I remember correctly, so... 13 too.
It changes with each Hildebrand quest.
Aha.
Which Final Fantasy it's based on. Yeah.
Let's see, so hang on, what did I... Gilgamesh was 5. Ultros appears in 5, but I think he appears in other games as well, so I won't...
Gilgamesh also appears in other games, but 5 was his first.
Well, it's just because he looks that way in 5. I don't know what other games he looks like that in, but in that one... Oh, he's in 7 or 8 as well. I don't remember what he looks like there.
I don't think he looks like that, but...
I know that...
The Enkidu that shows up for the final trial is how he looks in Final Fantasy V.
Okay, so that's 5 again. I know that... shit, what's the name? Oh yeah, I know that allegedly Gilgamesh replaces Odin in one of the Final Fantasies. I can't remember if it's 8 or 7.
Okay. But yeah, have you gotten to do the Odin fight yet?
No, actually.
You can actually queue for that one and get it.
Oh, damn.
Because it's not available for roulette, and that's the only version of it available.
Ah.
And because there's a unique set of armor related to it.
Like, I was doing a DPS class, and I've still gotten in a relatively okay amount of time. If you're playing with other people, I'm sure you can get in faster.
Well, see if we ever beat Bahamut raids on stream, we might as well do Odin at some point.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Monday.
We also might as well do Ultima Extreme.
Ultima Extreme.
Yup.
Oh, I'd need to actually unlock that, wouldn't I?
It's Mistral's Ballad.
Yeah.
That's-
Mistral's Ballad. Ultima's
Okay.
Requiem.
Gotcha.
You talk to Yoshi P's self-insert character to get I'm not joking. That is actually his self-insert character.
I believe you. Oh, I'm with the third. Those are one of the Trados ones. Great. Discussion. Oh, Yu Yu Hase is one of the. Yeah, he's the turd.
I don't like Yu Yu Hase.
I mean, I'm already kind of like, why the fuck have you guys not caught on that he's being super sus? Okay, Yu Yu Hase.
I'm only just now going through like all the content I missed out on, rushing through on my main character.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel there's all this optional stuff that people would have done before getting the next expansion, right? And I feel like I might as well do it that way, even though it's going to cost me more money to experience that way in the long run, and it will definitely mean that I won't be able to match up the end of Nier Automata to the end of Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
I don't mind because it feels like
You might be able to, as long if you're making okay progress with stuff.
Well, okay, so actually looking at how Drakengard is taking me sweet ass time because it's busting my balls in a spectacular fashion. You're right. Though what's that?
Or are you? Oh no, you're going. It's Drakengard near Replicant near Automata.
Yep. Yeah, because Drakengard 2 doesn't have anything to do with that timeline.
Ah.
It's a sequel to Drakengard, not a sequel to the rest of it.
Okay.
So I think the timeline actually goes Drakengard 3, Drakengard near Replicant, and then / gets Gestalt, and then it goes near Automata, then the Final Fantasy 14 raids.
Yes.
But I have no idea what happens during the raids in Final Fantasy 14, so that's going to be a treat. Yeah, I hear it's...
The story is still technically ongoing for that.
I've heard Red is going batshit trying to figure shit out that way.
It is really good.
I cannot wait. God, I can't wait. It's gonna take so long, but every time people talk about like Nier's content in Final Fantasy 14, every people talk about just Nier itself, I'm like, I wish I could play more Drakengard.
Like, the least spoilery thing I can say about it is happy endings are not possible.
That seems to be the concept in these games. Thanks, Yokotaro, again.
Yeah.
Well, so, I'm not sure. Oh, no, it really isn't, because if... Thank you, Watch Mojo, and other fucking video game countdowns for ruining that one for me. But one of the reasons I heard about Nier in the first place is because of what happens to your save file at the end of your true ending. And I don't think you can construe that as necessarily a purely happy ending in any possible way at all.
No.
That's pretty hardcore though, so I can't wait to experience it on stream and actually have the feelings attached to what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same ending as
The feelings attached to the end of Shadowbringers.
people playing Final Fantasy 14. Good endings are a thing, right? People playing the fucking Nier raids. Star, I'm making a guild, but there's nobody there.
Happy endings are a thing for your character.
Rip. Rip, 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 rip. Can't wait. I guess in that story you kind of are the. I don't know. It's such an interesting like.
Hero in your own story doesn't mean you're not the villain in someone else's.
Exactly, yeah. And like, holy shit! And what I like that Nier did, from what I've seen, better than fucking Drakengard, is that at least you're not a piece of shit as a character. In the Nier games.
No, you're like the exact opposite.
Yeah. Which is like good because one of my main issues with Drakengard is that while the character from Drakengard 3 had potentially good motivation, the character from Drakengard, the original one, is just oof in general. Everyone's just awful. I'm like, oh boy, I don't like any of these people. I'm only here so that we can get past it, please. Doesn't help that the gameplay is really... It's rough. Like, it's an old game, I get it, but oof. I have to check what year it came out in. Oh no. Not Superman. Oh, someone's fighting an Ahriman. We're good, actually. Level sync to 49? I don't think so. Thanks, game.
Oh yeah, is this a instance?
I don't think so. I think I just walked up and someone else was
I won't be a second.
fighting a thing and there's a fate nearby.
Oh, it's a fate. Okay.
They won't level sync. I was so confused because I went and I queued for a leveling roulette.
Not as if it stopped me.
And they've got me in Aurum Vale. I was like, why can't I use my third samurai ability to get the mega attack on the Aijutsu?
He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea.
Because I'm level 49. I thought I was level 50. I was like, why isn't it working?
Stiff childhood friend. Considering how unlike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on.
Yeah.
Aye, that ought to do it.
50 and higher, I should say. Anything lower than 50, it's like, wow, you can really tell that this was a class made to play at level 50.
Yeah, you're missing your big ass
So far,
attack.
so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it
And
interesting.
I think it's like the only one of those 4 classes.
Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say.
I mean,
With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade.
There's a difference
I'm not
between
sure how to
playable
go
and
about it just
functional.
yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I
Yeah, but the
do.
way I hear it, all the big bad raids are things that you can do at level 50 or higher. So.
I think Gunbreaker is functional at
A
level 30,
useful talent.
if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-oh, there's a whole ass in here.
Hanassian, are they onto us?
But I think
By
that's
your
just the
brand,
average
I
for
see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker
Nah,
of
Brielle.
truth.
when you're used to playing classes
Meddler.
at level 50 up. Is
I
any
don't know
class
what the
you would
hell's you're
play
saying,
at
but I
level
don't
50
much like your
below
tone.
that?
Yeah, fair enough.
Your instincts serve you well.
I
But
don't like
come,
playing- I
be
really
not
like playing
unsettled on
like
my
music
account. That
because
lovely
it's
brow
missing
was
just
not
like
me.
that one ability.
Let me direct my words.
Oh shit, he's got
to
sideburns
one
and a different
who
mask.
understands them. We meet at
Damn, they don't
last,
all look the same.
warrior of... And you have long been
each
a
one's
thorn in
mask
my side.
and the sigil that they summon
I
in front of
suffered
their
the
face
overweening
relates to
presence of La
zodiac,
Habrea
if
that
I'm
men
not
might host the
mistaken.
power
Nice.
of
But
gods,
each one is
only for
unique.
you to undo my hard work.
Cool. I mean, we've only seen 2 of them up till now, for real. Like, no, I've seen like the whole room. I've seen the Organization 13 room, but that's pretty much it.
Bugger.
Do settle down. You must
Where's the
concede
other
that
actor?
I acted in self-defense. But what's this?
I don't think we see everyone's
I
red
do not
masks, but we
sense the
see
blessing of
all of them.
light. Oh dear. Could it be that frail Hydelin has
Habrea
forgotten her
is,
champion?
like the most recognizable
This I did
abilities.
not foresee.
of ARR.
Sure
Mhm.
of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken.
Nebrails is just
Oh.
annoying.
Now is the time to claim
Yeah, he's
the
kind
staff.
of meh.
With it
Are
in
you
my
gonna start
grasp,
your next,
I shall rise above them all
stream
and
with,
take my place at Lord
trials?
Zodiac's right hand.
Ooh, which trials he getting to?
The Chrysalis.
Oh. I hate that one.
The next
It is
stream
the
is
What did that bastard
Monday.
want with us?
Yes. Well, but that one's already specified, right?
Yeah, so I'll do
Realist,
whatever
he calls
follows
himself.
up with that afterwards.
With charm like that, I'll
If
bet
we
he
didn't
has
finish
maidens
Bahamut,
falling
which
at
by
his
the looks of
feet.
our
Unconscious.
our progress, you might struggle a bit for Bahamut again, but
I mean, we struggled, but like we made progress.
This staff.
I'm
You
confident
say
we'll be
just
able to beat
talking
it
about
Monday.
had the bastard grinning
It
like
might
a
take us a
rat on
bit.
his name day.
I'm hoping we can at least get to the end of the second coil.
Oh,
I think we learned that I have to
He
be
means
somewhere.
Tuximot. in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Star.
That's a mood. Yeah, just having the extra res power.
I think I was doing a bad job at healing.
But just to back up, the cushion is always very helpful.
It's just that, you know, there's a reason why summoner existing in AR.
Yes.
Oh, I'm in combat. Out here.
And there's a reason they added another healer class right away.
Yeah.
Oh, who they add after that? That's right.
Astro. And
Well, they added one of everything.
yeah, because they needed it to round out the base.
The fact that they had to do that in an expansion is kind of oof.
There was only one ranged physical class, so they added machinist. They needed a balance tank, I think, in Dark Knight,
Okay.
and they needed another healer. It's also they needed another tank because ARR only had 2 tanks and 2 healers.
Which means you only have so many comps.
Yeah, and of the healers, only one of them was available from the start of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to play healer from the very start of the game, you only have one option.
I guess, yeah. Well, it's like the DPS, which you only have. I mean, you guess get a button. No, I take that back. You get one of each type right off the bat, I think. Because you get ranged melee, you get the melee with the lancer, and you get the arcanist, which is the ranged magic.
Arcanist and Thaumaturge are range magic DPS.
Okay. There's no lack of magic DPS.
Starting Pugilist and Lancer.
Then there's the archer.
Archer is physical range. Healer
You
is
too.
Conjurer, and Marauder and Gladiator are tank.
So, you were able to divine
Louis Suarez staff is supposed to be
What do you
busted.
mean?
Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. Pardon me.
You truly do not know. Then I suppose
Alright, we already skipped half your dialogue, bro.
the blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that
Hey, get out of my
prevented
chair, asshole.
My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea, being of this world. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal
Now we
is
have to deal with
gone,
more asses.
I mean to act. Unlike the other.
Rejoining? Then it was your due.
Oh, oh. I don't like that he has fucking sideburns.
You will not harm her.
She has not learned her lesson. Oh no, Moonbrit is dead.
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand?
Woof.
The staff is but a broken relic.
Time for a meanie to be absolutely
What
useless.
use?
What a
You
surprise.
mean to say that all this time you kept the key? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet, together with the horn, it can be used to draw
I don't like his
vast
voice.
quantities of ether from its.
Sounds like
How
he's
else
a
do you
nerd.
think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 with summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we can...
Like I don't care about
I would
who's star.
happily end
Sorry,
your miserable
Nabrialis.
life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let
It
me
sounds
hear
like
the end
this.
of it. Very well. If you will not part with the
Sounds like La Habrea
I will
bullied him in
take
high
you
school.
too.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. It's into a whole new context later on.
Oh, I'm not bullying Moonbrita. I can't believe she fucking died. Also, she did not learn her lesson from attacking him earlier. However, it seems that she has a mega crush on Nymphilia, so I can't fault her trying to protect her, I suppose. Wait, am I going into the darkness? Not Selena going, ah, fuck yeah, let's go.
It's like, didn't we deal with enough of this?
Oh, no joke. Right at the end of the stream, we unlocked the trial. 10 out of 10.
Told you.
Yep.
I said if you were lucky, you'd be able to do the stream.
Fucking darkness. Alright, well, that's going to be it for today. Because it's 1 and I need to sleep because I have a child. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Drakengard at 2 p.m. once again. Time to feel pain. Ouchie ouch.
Monday is... Are you doing a morning stream?
No. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll be dual streaming again, but it'll be Drakengard in the morning
And then, because we're doing our pseudo-static at 10.
Yeah, there you go. So on Monday night, we'll be doing 10 p.m. once again. This ye old stream starring a bunch of other people. Definitely not starring me. I'm only following orders. To answer your question, Star, it's Moonbrita. Moonbrita. We're gonna raid somebody. Oh, I gotta subscribe. I'm up to 9. Okay, so what did it just did it just register that you subscribed again earlier? Twitch, I need you to get with the program. So thank you to everyone who came by. Thank you, Abyss and John, for hopping in for fighting the old dragon boy. I'm gonna raid. Oh, I can't.